Hey there, sign of Capricorn. This is Kim, here to do your reading. I really hope it's a good reading. I think it's going to be because your sister signs readings were really great. Taurus and Virgo, awesome. So that's what I'm hoping for you. Let's see what we have. Messages, please, for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn, whatever placement. If it feels right to you, if you were just attracted to the thumbnail and the title, then you may have a message in here anyway. So I open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels. Have to excuse my voice. It's a little allergy. Like, been outside. Gorgeous outside, but lots of pollen. Alright, so I'm opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. May they be for your most high sign of Capricorn. If it resonates and you feel like you need something more personal or private, then you can contact me. In the description box below is how to get a reading. Alright. Wow. This is crazy. This is the same thing that happened with Taurus. It's the same thing that happened. Is I was shuffling, I was right about to cut the deck, and the Wheel of Fortune popped off. And so it is with yours too. Interesting. With them, I put it to the side and I said, okay, here's your extra card. So that's what I'm going to do for you all too. Yeah, that's so interesting. And then here's a very, you have Taurus really showing up in your reading. The Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Page of Wands. So they have the Hierophant. You have the Knight of Blades or Knight of Swords, King of Coins. See, you have the King of Coins and the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. They all have Taurus in it. It's interesting. Justice, Eight of Cups, how you're feeling. Okay, 2 for the outcome is what I always get. Beautiful. Where are you going? Where are you going? In the direction of a soulmate, maybe? Because you have lots of choices and lots of options here for some type of new cycle that you're going to be able to go on. You're concerned with togetherness and family, love, and being on a journey that's meaningful to you. And at this moment, we're feeling like the Eight of Cups. So at this moment, we're feeling kind of overwhelmed by the stuff that we see presently in our lives that we're not satisfied with anymore. And so you have, in the tarot, there's 2 cards that are the main ones for going in a different direction, maybe signifying a move or going somewhere else, and you have both of them. So you have the Six of Blades and the outcome, and then the Eight of Cups for how we're feeling. So it's like you're feeling like you have to get away, you need to retreat. Maybe it's for a rest, maybe it's for that, but it's a strong Six of Swords also up there. I don't know, it's like just really like wanting to listen to your intuition and get away from something. And then because of this Two of Cups being paired with the Six of Swords, you know, the Six of Swords can be a card where somebody else is like coming to get you, if that makes sense. Like somebody picks you up, takes you into a different direction than where you're at. So there's something here about you meeting someone, and it's a partner, it's balance, and it could be something that is really divinely led to come together with this Hierophant. So the dissatisfaction might be in a situation, might not even be a relationship. It might just be a general like dissatisfaction with how something is. And so there's this, okay. Whew. You have a lot going on. Maybe about my throat. Hang on, let me get some more coffee. That might help. King of Coins is in the past, or recent past. This is like it would normally signify like a committed partner, a person that's with you. It could be you, but it's the person who's kind of like head of taking care of all the finances and the security, the safety, the home, the business. Like they're over all of that. They're expert at it. Tell me more about this King of Coins, but we'll figure out. Oh, okay. It's just not. That's why. So that's why it's coming up. Yeah, it's just not working with that person. I don't know who that is, but it's somebody that something's not working out. That's why they're kind of highlighting that this would be a past person that you are committed to, or in the past you were committed to maybe funding all of the finances for something, and at this moment, if something's not working out in a relationship, then it has to do with what you do for work or something like that. That came eight of coins and then in the reverse. Just makes me feel like there's a commitment or something that just wasn't working for you. Yeah, okay. So you are, so you went into this mode where it's like, I'm going to protect myself. I think the sun came in to give you information and to let you know, maybe to protect your energy, save with whatever you had, money-wise, because you're going to be building a strong foundation. But there is a change with who and what your everyday, day-to-day things are going to look like. There's definitely change. And I see a big change here in the heart space because of this Knight of Swords in the heart space. So the Hierophant here, it can talk about your divine connection, your connection to God. It can be something kind of more formal, though, with religion, spirituality, things that have been around for a long time. You could find yourself in a teacher role for this Hierophant. Oh, good. Kind of flipped over like that to say that, yeah, you should have strength and confidence in yourself. I don't know. I wonder if you were this King of Pentacles, because then we have another King of Pentacles here on the bottom. What's up with this? I'm sensing like worry until some sort of news comes in. It's like, it's just giving me the vibe of like, once something comes together in concrete, like it's sealed with a commitment, a contract, something maybe even legal or binding, then that things are going to be better. Like once this news comes in, Page of Wands is the challenge. And I feel like that's the news. And they're guiding me over here to this Wheel of Fortune. So it has something to do with like a new cycle, a new fortune, feeling lucky, feeling like things are finally falling into place for you. So now this King of Pentacles has me a little, look, I'm wondering if it's even the same person, because it might not be. This might be you, about you being in that role, where you're the master of your finances, of business. It could be the CEO, the business-minded person. Spirit, who is the King of Pentacles? Got him here twice. Who's the King of Pentacles? Tower in the reverse. And I let it see. Tower in the reverse of the Lenormand. Okay. So I'm thinking that this is somebody that, if it's from the past, Tower in the reverse is in the Lenormand. The Tower, when upright, when you're building with consistency, and then it's healthy and there's longevity to it. If it's in the reverse, there's something about it changing. There's something about like the relationship changing. Tell me more. Commitment, marriage, and Hierophant can mean marriage. False person. See? Now, this marriage card also is very much so, in the guidebook, they're going to tell you, because it's marriage number 3, there's 3 marriage cards. This one is more so about business and finances, and like the person that is telling you that everything's fine, everything's working out just great, but they were hiding something. There was something that wasn't true necessarily about it. A false person. Somebody that was keeping a secret, the book. Guys, I'm also picking up like a secret admirer energy here too. Somebody that has seen of you or known of you from your past. I'm not sure if you know who this is, because they may be somebody that goes under like fake names on accounts, keeping a secret from you. Keeping the secret, I mean, like a crush, keeping a secret crush from you or something like that. Because I'm not too... Okay, Kim, just keep going. The Knight of Swords in the heart space. Ace of Swords reverse. See? So there's definitely change in... There's change in the heart space about how you feel about somebody because of not feeling like you got the whole truth. Or feeling like something was... Yeah, like... Page of Pentacles, when we've made a bad investment, or if somebody had made a bad investment, didn't tell you about it, they didn't give you the whole truth about some type of money situation, is what I'm getting. Because I'm looking at this justice with the person with their hand out, like, okay, well, you kind of like somebody owes you, or is going, and you will get paid. That's usually good karma. There's just so many things going on here. There's more than. There's a few storylines. There's not just one. So this is a change of heart, is what it's saying. Because of some kind of news that you got. It could be news that you're also waiting on. But the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity when it comes your way, when you get the news. Because again, waiting on some sort of news with the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Waiting on news and then you're out of there. Like that type of energy, you know. And the Strength card, you know, it is the most powerful card. Strength, courage, power, and it comes out when you have to have that. I feel like it's a new commitment. I see a new commitment for you, a new opportunity, quite possibly from somebody that you don't even know, that has been, or that has been keeping a secret. Somebody who wants to be a really good partner for you. 2 of Cups. So we're waiting on news. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's news that will set you on the path to financial security, financial freedom. Something big in that department too. Tell me about how we're feeling. 8 of Cups here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, but they both have their head down, you see? They both have their head down. Sad about something. Sad about something that didn't work out. And then I have the King of Swords in the reverse, is kind of like saying that you know, when we're feeling like we need a plan but don't necessarily know the exact steps or what that plan is going to be yet. What's interesting is, as I say that, I'm looking at the 2 cups that are actually being exposed on that card. Normally it means turn around, you have 2 cups still. But for you, in this reading, it means part of the solution or the plan to how you're feeling is going to come about with a partnership that's like divinely guided to come into your life. Is what I'm seeing here. Something you're more aligned with. This can even be feeling betrayed by somebody. Like it could, with the King of Swords reverse, you have a person that is very smart, very intellectual, but they're sometimes even malicious. They're your adversary, and they may be nice to your face because of the way that they do it. this is like even the hacker, you know, energy is coming through with that. Somebody that would really mess with your success. So it can be a sadness of like, I wish I would never have even gotten involved with that person. You know what I mean? Tell me about the Two of Wands. Okay, so we are being aligned. This is in the environment. This means that to have focus here at this time, maybe even start planning, because you're about to learn something new. You're about to collaborate with somebody that sees or recognizes some type of work that you do very well. Enough to like be observed by others. This person is on stage. They're playing the drums. I don't know, maybe you are into music or something, but you're going to be collaborating with people that are in alignment with where you see yourself going, with what makes you excited or passionate about life. So with the Seven of Cups, we have lots of choices, and as you see, she's getting a tattoo. So the choices here, it's really important to choose wisely before you get it, is their meaning. And with that card, choose wisely. Not everything's always crystal clear. Another card that means choose wisely with careful consideration, the Seven of Pentacles, because there's something really big about this decision. Ooh, yeah, there's something really big about this decision that you're going to be making here. Goal and destiny. It's for long-term planning. It's for long-term success. Whatever choices these are. And that's why they're saying to be very careful and have patience with yourself during this time. Because the outcome is something long-term. Tell me about justice. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Good. It's when we feel like we've been granted a fresh new start. A fresh new slate. Yeah, judgment. A second rising. You could say you are resurrecting a part of yourself, a part of your life. It might be a whole life makeover, overhaul by spirit, sounding the trumpet that's saying it's time to get out of a hermit mode. It's time to explore life through the lens of now you see the good karma coming back to you. You see the right partnerships and relationships coming into your life. And you're going to get some type of payment back. I don't know what that's about, but you're going to get something that was like universal law, something that is owed to you is going to be paid back to you. Devil energy on the bottom. Strategy, planning. This is about strategy and planning. I'm sorry. Whoa. And the High Priestess. So I'm guessing you know about this, because at the moment we can feel a little lost. Like we don't have the exact directions, or we don't have the plan mapped out yet. But here in the future, Spirit's going to say it's going to be crystal clear as to what kind of plan is coming in for you, or what kind of path. It's like Spirit has your back, and they have a plan. Death card. Hope or fear. The Death card. Yeah, I thought that was going to come out. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this. Eight of Swords. Two of Cups in the reverse. You just want it to end here. This whole deal of you feeling like you're trapped in a partnership that is not good for you, horrible, doesn't feel good, it's uncomfortable, binds you. Whether we know we have our freedom, right? But this doesn't feel free, it feels restrictive. It feels like something that we're having to do. And I think we want freedom. And so there's going to be closure or ending in order to get this. The ending of a chapter and major transformation. Maybe even leaving one area completely because of that Six of Swords, Two of Cups. One thing ending, and then there's obviously something that's why this is so confusing right here, is because this is not just one person, and it's not just talking about one situation. Half of it's talking about somebody that you were connected to in the past, that it's not working out, but for some reason you feel tied to that person or stuck, meaning may have to do with a money opportunity that we kind of need to be going on our way, right? I feel like with this Five of Swords in the reverse, you're not conflicted. You know how you feel. So tell me about Two of Cups, Six of Blades. This is that new thing coming in, and then also maybe this could be a stalemate here with the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. I just see a situation where there's money involved as being a main factor as to you going your own way, is what I'm really seeing. And that you've been possibly putting off or delaying a split. Could have felt conflicted for a while too, if you really even wanted to go in a different direction. But this is saying that there's something tied to the money and a plan with money, self-reliance, not necessarily needing anybody else, that's going to lead you to the direction that you're wanting to go to. At the end of the day, it's a peaceful resolution. Let's pull different cards for this, and let's get more. So it can indicate that there's a big financial... Yeah, as I say that, the mother lode on the split, and that wasn't on the bottom. So that's like my millionaire, billionaire card. It's big. It's a big financial increase here. It's going to give you this ability to finally make that decision that we've been postponing due to sometimes in life we are restricted sometimes, Yes, we're infinite divine beings, but sometimes we're using our judgment to stay somewhere or be restricted in some way. Ooh, I saw that one too, didn't we, on the split, the eyeglasses. Assessment, evaluate options. It's time to review and analyze. Place judgment on how you feel at this moment. Make sure looking at the fine print, especially with anything legal, because I do see, like, with justice, legalities that turn out in your favor. However, if there's a new contract coming in, especially something that involves a lot of money like that, you would want to get a really close look. Make sure you are reading the fine print. Another, and as I say that, I have the fine print card coming out. So make sure so that's what they really want you to look at. 7-7. And they're tying it together with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. They're saying that this is you have huge choices and options, lots of options. You need to really carefully consider everything at this time. 7-7-7-7, because some of these decisions can turn out to be, I'm feeling like a jackpot for you. Extremely fortunate. The right relationship, the right partnership, the right contract, and the money flow. Because sevens are also associated with flow, being in flow state, getting through obstacles, challenges on the spiritual path, the spiritual journey. They're not the easiest numbers to get through, but they can be extremely rewarding, especially if we're paying attention here to this fine print, the details, looking at the details. It has to do with who or what you are going to be collaborating with. And then here's that Taurus energy. Harmony, synergy, co-create, assemble, contribute, precise. It's precise. I think this is about precise. Check for what is hidden, especially with the book. Because the book can represent a secret, but all you have to do is open up the book to read what is found inside. Until then, it's closed, it's hidden. It's just kind of like a metaphor for that. So there's something for you to open and to look clearly at. There's something really precise about the precision. I don't know the name precision. That even could be in like a company or something. Precision. So I'm getting the word precision. Yeah, very likely. At this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. And you have 7733. So I do want to pay attention to the numbers in this deck as we go. Tell me more about what they need to look at the fine print about. Tell me more about these choices. Oh, okay. Because something has many different parts to it, and somebody here has a made-up story. And so patience is needed to unwind this ball of yarn to figure out how everything is connected and what might be hidden. This card also indicates that you can have future gains, okay? So that's why. You are the diamond, so like your intellectual clarity is really sharp. You can see many facets, many sides. Yeah, I mean, you get stronger under pressure, you know. The diamond, you're the creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, commitment, light, purity, esteem, unconquerable force, multidimensional, multifaceted, invincible spiritual power. And I'm seeing this as clarity of thought, maybe even communication, and the Archangel Gabriel might be tied to you somehow. Wow. Future gains, right? Look, we have 777 with these cards. Fairy tale, believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful. Yeah, it's hopeful that you're going to get out. This card did come in the reverse, you know. So with the yarn card, where it could represent hassles and problems or somebody even making up a story, it's in the reverse. So not only can you see right through it, you see how it's all connected, and it's not a problem or a hassle for you anymore, you know. Okay, so magic, unicorns and rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, fanciful, and stories we tell. Stories we tell. And maybe stories somebody else was telling that you're like, no, that's not true. Yeah, I figured that. So it's interesting because I didn't really see too many cards other than that to represent that. I knew you were going to go your own way with something here. Dear John, rejection. This is how we're feeling, though, about what we're wanting to do. Okay, remember that. Rejection, cold hard truth, breaking up, set boundaries, divorced, strained situation. It's not you, it's me. The end, final word, cutting cords. Something's not working. That's exactly how we started off the past energy. Something's not working. I think I said exactly that. Yeah, I don't think you want to repair or mend something. I think that with this repairman card, you're all about the upgrade and the new thing, is what I think. Time for your curtain call. Time for you to stand in the, in the middle of your stage. It's time for you to embrace main character vibes. The freedom to choose the next set, So curtain call says acclaim, fame, recognition, parade, celebrity, admiration, applause, show, appreciation, spotlight, focused attention, theater, act, performance. You're watching a movie. Aww. And I knew that was going to come. So, hot air balloon, balance, uplifting, freedom. View, elevate, feeling good, and ascension. And it's coming. And then the rings. So this is a new contract that's coming in. Agreements, bonds, strong connections, unions, partner, counterpart, lovers, telepathy, like-minded people, committed partner, engaged, interconnected, and a soulmate energy. So you have new, beautiful things coming into your life, I feel like. And that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I'm sending you all love and light. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Bye.